My name is Jesyka, and I am a Zovargo educator. And 3 words that describe me would be patient, dependable, and youthful. I've wanted to work with animals my entire life. I don't remember a time when I wasn't obsessed with animals. I remember as a kid going to the book fairs that would come to school, and literally I would just beeline. I'd be like, where are the animal books? Where are the animal books? Even before I could read, they were the picture books. Around like the age of 8 or so, we moved out into the desert, and we actually started a ranch, me and my family, and so we had lots of animals around. So it was pretty great for me. I actually spent a lot of time with the rabbits, but we also had horses and pigs, and but I was also obsessed with local wildlife, the lizards and snakes and birds and all sorts of stuff. So there really wasn't ever a time that I wasn't obsessed with animals. So this here is Finn, and he is a part Flemish giant rabbit. You can tell because he is quite large. And he is one of my good friends at Zovargo. I like rabbits a lot, but one of the things that he is great for is he teaches people about how important it is to look at the body language of your pets or of animals, because they can't talk, they can't tell us how they're feeling, but they often do show us how they're feeling with their bodies, and rabbits are particularly good at doing that, especially with these big ears. So I can tell that Finn is feeling very relaxed and pretty curious right now. I found Zovargo while I was teaching at the time, and I was looking for another outlet. I was looking for, well, specifically something that was going to give me a chance to work with animals, but also work on my teaching skills. So, you know, went online and found this local organization that was going to offer me both of those things, and it absolutely has delivered. Being part of the Zovargo family has been a really fantastic experience. Not only, of course, working with some amazing animals, but also working with some amazing people, because Zovargo has fostered an atmosphere and experience with people who are very like-minded, and it's a very supportive environment where you have people that are passionate about wildlife conservation, but also passionate about having a lot of fun, and it's just overall been a great experience. I started with Zovargo in November of 2019, so I am coming up on my 2-year anniversary soon. Another really cool thing working with Zovargo is being able to do these virtual programs where we reach a really broad audience. So instead of just, you know, going around San Diego, we've actually been able to you know, talk about animals and teach conservation to people in Japan. We had a Girl Scout troop that was in Japan. We also had a family, you know, virtually they wanted to do an animal program, but they wanted the grandparents to be there, and the grandparents were in India, which I think is really cool. I've learned some invaluable skills working at Zovargo. It's not just working with animals, it's learning public speaking, how to not just speak in front of an audience, but how to connect with your audience. And it taught me that education is not just telling people facts about animals, that instead it's about getting people to connect with something, to care about it, and then they're going to want to learn on their own, which is such an important thing for an educator to know, and so helpful for me as someone that wants to be an effective teacher. Another really cool thing about Zovargo is that you're also going to learn how to take care of the different types of animals. So it's not just handling, but it's learning their proper care, it's learning how to check their environment and things that they need. So for instance, our Uromastyx friend here, Petrie, we have to check the humidity levels in his habitat to make sure that it's very, very low, because he can't live with, you know, very much moisture in his environment. When you do go in, so like one time I went in, to check the levels, and I actually found some moisture in there, and so we actually had to kind of reset his habitat to make sure that it stayed nice and dry the way that he likes it. Zovargo cares about the people that work with them and want them to learn any of the skills that they want to, and so you're not just working with animals, you are working on your personal development and learning about yourself and picking up valuable skills, which include, talking in front of an audience, or, learning how to do a virtual program, which you can apply to all other aspects of your life.